up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. What's up? So y'all asked, and I'm going to deliver. So these next series of story times, y'all, I'm gonna just get out a few more, and then we're gonna take a break from the story times or whatever. Then I'm gonna switch it up because I do want to try to do vlogmas or whatever, so look out for that. But make sure you guys like this video and subscribe to my channel. So yeah, for these next couple story times, it's probably going to be the last story time until probably like the beginning of the year, because I want to give it a break. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to tell y'all everything. Be done told y'all everything that happened in my damn life in the span of a month. But yeah, make sure you guys check out my community page. I'm always posting there to get you guys, you know, opinions about anything and stuff like that. Here, but yeah, let's get into this the story time. As y'all can tell by the title, y'all wanted the story time first, so I'm giving it to y'all first. Like, I really didn't want to talk about this because it was just so long ago, but this is one of the many reasons why I don't have no friends, like at all. So I was going to do a video of why I don't have no friends, but this is really one of the reasons. But I'm going to make a separate video of why I don't have no friends for real, because literally I don't have no friends to this day. I might have one friend kinda, but that was like a friend from back in the day. But it's just like, other than that, like, no friends at all. I don't talk to nobody. I'm the homegirls. I don't go out with the girls. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me and how I done got older and then wiser, and then situations like this, it just like just be weird as hell, you know what I'm saying? So this was a couple years ago or whatever, in my teen years or whatever. Like, this was maybe, I think, senior year of high school. A lot of stuff happened in senior year of high school, I ain't even gonna lie, but it was just really like weird, you know? And I was just like, I done been in situations like this before, and I know how to handle myself, so I'm glad like it turned out how it turned out. But never again, and I would never talk to that person ever again. So boom. So me and this girl, we was cool from around the neighborhood or whatever, and you know, we was hanging with each other for years, and I used to hang with her in my younger years before I had my son or whatever, and I had stopped hanging with them because I was just like, this is not the lifestyle I want to live anymore. Because I had just, if y'all go back and look at my story times about me getting sexually abused, it was a period, like a gap in my life between me getting sexually abused and from me getting pregnant with my son. And that gap was like the craziest point in my life. Yes, I was 11, 12, 13, 14, doing all types of shit I was not supposed to do, running the streets, running away. A whole bunch of stuff happened to me during those times when I did run away and stuff. I never talked about that, so let me know if you guys want that story time. I done lived so many different lives, y'all, and I ain't even tell y'all the half of it, but that's for another time. Let me know in the comment section if you want that. But I used to hang with her in those days or whatever. But when I started going to this school, you know, I saw her or whatever. She was like, oh, I ain't seen you in a long time. What happened to you? And all this extra stuff. Like, I literally, like, I just stopped hanging with them. I just started, like, getting my shit together, like, trying to go to school and stuff. Mind you, I was in middle school. I was trying to go to school. And then I had, my grandma had made me become friends with these group of friends inside the school, like, because they were smart or whatever. I guess she wanted me to hang out with a different set of friends or whatever, because the girls that was in my class that I was hanging out with, they was some slimy bitches. Like, I shouldn't have been hanging out with them either, and later on, we actually fought them. So, do y'all want that story time too? My ex-best friend, she fought one, and I fought, well, she got jumped by both of them. I was there. No shade, it's early in our friendship. She told me not to jump in, I didn't jump in. If y'all want this story time, let me know. And also, I fought the other twin, like, literally a year before what I'm talking about right now. So, let me know if y'all want that. There's so much shit I done been through, bro. Like, my life be a movie, bro. But, look, so I became friends with another friend group. I stopped hanging with her. I just cold turkey. Like, we literally still live in the same neighborhood. Like, I used to literally still walk by her house, try to like keep moving and stuff like that right there, because I was just like, I'm trying to get my life together. I'm trying to heal. And I think that at a point in time, I think I was in counseling and stuff like that, because, you know, what I've been through, and, you know, I was acting out. I was doing all types of things I wasn't supposed to be doing. So, make a long story short, that same girl from that group or whatever, we had started trying to kick it again, because I see her at the school, and then she see me at the school, and she was just like, oh, what's up, I didn't know you went here or whatever. And I was like, yeah, you know, da 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 da. And then she was just like, well, you know, we should hang sometime, da 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 da. And then she gave me her IG. We followed each other, and then that was that, bitch. After that, like, yes, I still have my other friends. I had just really started like extending myself like 12th grade year. Like, I was just like, bro, I need some more friends. I need to do what I gotta do. So boom, I was just like, I don't know, y'all. Like, I don't really want to tell the story because y'all gonna be like, oh, like, and I'm gonna be like, bro, listen, I done been through worse situations and I made it out, okay? Just don't worry about it. It was years ago. But look, so boom. So she invited me to this hotel party or whatever. Granted, I haven't been out with her in a long time. I haven't been in her house in a long time. We was just texting back and forth, seeing each other at school, kicking shit. She trying to make it seem like, oh, like, we trying to make up for lost time. And, oh, like, you know, what happened to you and all this extra stuff. I'm like, bro, like, I'm trying to, like, live a better life. Like, y'all wasn't good for me. I was hanging around with y'all, like, literally, like, back then, like, I was doing shit with girls that was way older than me because I was hanging in that group. Like, it was so crazy. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like since she was a little older than me, I feel like she should have kind of, like, you know what I'm saying? But it was just like, she kind of fed me to the wolves then, and then she fed me to the wolves this time. Like, I was just like, this shit weird as fuck. Like, you're a weird ass bitch as a female. Like, yeah, these your partners, or these your day ones, or these your brothers, but like, this is weird as fuck. So she was like, oh, do you want to go to a kickback, an Airbnb, da 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 da, or hotel? And I was just like, okay, cool. Wherever it's going to be, you know what I'm saying, send me the information. You know, I got to get the information before I get there. So I was just like, boom. At this point in time, like, my other friends did not want to come or whatever. And I was just like, okay, fine, whatever. Because they wasn't on that type of shit. Like, they wasn't on no shit like, oh, going places where people, you know, they didn't know like that. So I was just like, all right, shit, I'm gonna go by myself, shit, you know, I know how to fight, I know how to protect myself, da 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 da. So boom. So I pulls up, right, to a motherfucking Airbnb. Really, like, the Airbnb was nice, but it was just like one of them houses where, like, the neighbors are not close, but they're close. You get what I'm saying? So they can't really hear the party, but they can hear the party. So I literally pulls up. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, it's a few people here I see in the parking lot, whatever, blah, 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 blah. So, boom. I get in there. I get to the motherfucking door. I knock on the motherfucking door, bitch. She opened the door. And she was like, hey, girl, take a shot. You gotta take a shot to come in. Da, 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 da. I was like, okay, period. Let me take a shot. Let me take a shot. Let me take a shot. So, I took a shot. I took one shot. She was like, nah, you gotta take another. You gotta take another one. Run it back, run it back, run it back. I was like, okay, fuck it. Ain't no chick, ain't no. Take another one. So I took another shot. Okay, boom. So then she let me in the door. I get in there. Tell me why it's literally all good. Literally all niggas. Normally, I'd be like, okay, cool. You know, I'm here for a time. It's like, but it was literally no females. There was me, her, and one other girl. And I was just like, okay, where the party at? Where the females at? And then she was just like, they coming. I was just like, shit, what time? Because I already came like an hour late then. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be okay enough to get home. You know, I used to drive tour, but not like, you know, from where I didn't know where I was. You know what I'm saying? I gotta use the GPS and I gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, normally if I'm tour, I'm up the street at the hookah bars. I'm not cross town somewhere I gotta use a GPS. No. So I'm like, okay, boom. Right now it's like 10:30ish. I'm like, okay, so it's still kind of early or whatever. So music playing or whatever. Everybody passing shit in rotation. Dudes coming up to me like, oh, you know what I'm saying? What's up? And da 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 da. Oh, I seen you before. Da, da, da. I was like, oh, what's up? What's up? What's up? Trying to kick shit, trying to be cool or whatever. And then it just got to a point where I started getting faded, like faded. It's just literally out in there, literally lights low as hell. And I'm just like, okay, cool. And then like literally 30-45 minutes go by. I'm like, dang, ain't nobody else showed up. Literally nobody else showed up. And it was just like, I would say 10 to 12 dudes to us 3 girls. And I'm just like, okay. So bitch, look, I every time I go, before I go to a party, I shower, I make sure I take a fresh shower, I put on my clothes, then I walk out the door. So I'm fresh, I'm ready to go if something was to go down. But I didn't plan for nothing to go down, but it seemed like they were planning for some shit to go down, and I didn't motherfucking know, bitch. Yeah, I swear to you now, the lights was motherfucking low, everybody was off that done, everybody was pouring liquor in my mouth, 1942 Pasado, Casa, everything, you name it, mixing brown and white. I don't know what it was. Eyes low as hell, like I'm literally like this in this motherfucker. Like I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm faded, like what? And I'm literally like looking for some food, something to munch on. They had a little something over there, so I got me a little something. I'm like, bitch, this ain't enough. Like I need some water, so I tried to find me some water. Barely got that. Had to drink out the fucking faucet. I said, how y'all gonna not have no water? So boom, then I seen her and the other girl over there whispering to each other or whatever. And then after they got through whispering towards each other, one went one way and one went the other way. The girl, her friend, she took one dude to the back, and then literally like 2 minutes later another dude followed. Then the girl that invited me to the motherfucking party came over there to me and was like, yeah, so the party is starting to wind down, and this is the part where we just, you know what I'm saying, everybody do their ones or whatever, everybody, you know what I'm saying. I said, what you mean? She was like, this is the part where everybody like basically suck it. I said, hold on, bitch. Not you done invited me to a fucking tea party or something. Like a party. I said, you could even invited me to dance or something. I would have did that. Throw some money on me, but you invited me to a motherfucking party where everybody fucking everything. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, everybody in this bitch fine. Yeah, fine. Fine. It was dark skins, dreads, light skins. And I was just like, how is everybody on board with this? Like, what is going on? They wanted something back. And I was like, y'all ain't paying. What's going on? This ain't that. I'm just like, bro, what is going on? Y'all couldn't have thought y'all was gonna take me up through nowhere. And nobody, I don't know, everybody's status. I'm scared at this point. At this point where I was, at that point where I would do it. But I'm just like, this is weird. It gives set up vibes. I was just like, so you set me up to in an orgy situation to get F by all these dudes, a train ran on me with you and your friend, and she already back there getting it again right now as we speak. You want me to choose who? How many? Cause it's still by 8 to 10 left. How many? They taking turns? They coming in and out? Hell no, this is no fuck. Not gonna lie, like, it's giving shit. And I was just like, hold on now, this not no situation. Everybody gotta be on board. I gotta know y'all. I gotta be done seeing what you're working with. I'm not just finna put my mouth on anything. Like, no. Like I said, no. I was just like, no, I'm not doing it or whatever. I started like literally clutching my purse. I'm like, bro, I don't back up. I started acting like I had a G-Win. At that time, I didn't have a G-Win or whatever. I had a little pocket knife, and I had a motherfucking pepper spray, and I was gonna spray that whole motherfucking party, and I was gonna start slicing motherfuckers. They was just gonna have to take me out. I was like, nah, bro, I'm not on that or whatever. I'm finna go. Literally, I'm stumbling, dozing, people trying to catch me. I'm like, bro, get off me. You get what I'm saying? Before I spaz out and it's whatever. She was like, no, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. I was like, bro, I'm telling you, you don't let me leave, I promise you, y'all just might as well just take me now. Cause the way I would slice them off, the way I would, man, turn it to John Wick in that, they would have had to get me. I'm sorry. They probably would have got me, but I probably would have got a few before I got. It would have been that. A horror thing. Yeah, I'm not on that. Like, even though I've had foursomes before and stuff like that. But I'm not, no, I'm not comfortable. I don't know none of you, because barely don't know y'all names. Like, I'm not on that. Like, no, hell no. So, It was really giving set up. So like after that, like literally, like I left, ran out, went to my motherfucking car, literally on 2 motherfucking wheels, faded as fuck. I'm calling one of my best friends. I'm like, bro, just well, guess what happened? Da, 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 da. And he was like, B, da, 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 da. You should have took me with you. I was like, you ain't want to go. I was like, you ain't want to go. Somebody, I should have took you. You ain't want to go. The fuck? Now look what happened. I said, that's why y'all should have went with me. They were like, nah, then we would have. I said, you know what? It's not no playing matter. They love to joke. I said, this ain't no joking matter, bro. They're like, well, did you call them? I was like, no, I ain't called the police. I left. I got to go. I was like, bro, if y'all don't let me leave, somebody gone. Yeah. They look, I ain't had no pew pew back in the days, bitch. Baby. Huh. But after that, y'all, I literally avoided the hell out of her. I deleted her number. I blocked her on Instagram, everything, bitch. In the hallways, I ain't say shit. Only people that knew was me, her, them, and my folks, and my friends. Not even my family know about that. Like, that shit was just crazy as hell. Like, oh my god, that's why I don't have female friends. Like, that's weird as hell. Like, ain't that weird, y'all? It's like you trying to sell me or something. Bitch, let me sell myself. Anyway, let me stop. Y'all, this is not a laughing matter because I know stuff like this happen to people and sometimes they don't make it out. So I'm glad that I stood my ground, and I'm glad that I wasn't fucking around. I'm not playing. When I get mad, please. No, I said, like, I'm glad I don't even crash out like that no more. I'm glad I don't even take it there no more, bro. Because out that white, oh, you better, yeah, move out the way. But yeah, y'all, make sure y'all like this video and subscribe to my channel. More story times coming soon. Bye.